Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to take a look at a little shoulder holster rig thing that I got. We're just going to check it out, right? Let's get into it. Alright, so yes, this is the Feyachi concealed carry shoulder holster. I think that's what it's called. I'm just going to give my honest opinion about this thing. I have not put this thing together yet. You're going to do it along here with me. And honestly, we're just going to give an honest little overview of this. Now, take what I say with a grain of salt if you have to, by the fact that this was given to me, right, to make this video, and read between the lines what I say and what I don't say, all right? So let's just get into this and let's see what we got. So this is how it comes. This is all the pieces of stuff that comes with it, right? You've got the magazine pouches, right? A double magazine pouch, that's kind of cool. You got this elasticy little tie-down thingy. You can tie that down to your pants, keep the thing from moving around. It's not a bad idea, actually. The holster, same kind of thing, has a little elastic right here, right? This part here is not elastic, it's just Velcro. But that makes sense. Same thing, it's tie down, you can tie it down. You have your adjustable, let's see. Yeah, I'll figure this out when I put it all together, but you do have a clasp or a thumb brake kind of thing on it. So that's cool. I'm guessing that's part of what this is. I have no idea. And this is the actual shoulder harness thing. This all looks like a bunch of pieces and stuff. I'm going to throw it together real quick because that's boring to watch people do that. And then we'll actually talk about how it feels and stuff. So let me put it together real quick. Okay, so here we go. This is kind of set up, kind of how it's supposed to be, I think. There were no instructions in the box, so I'm not sure exactly what this piece is for. I'm really not 100% sure on that one, since there's no instructions. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. But anyway, either way, that's nice. We have it set up for the Beretta, so you do have a little thumb release here. So it's kind of got two little snaps, right? There's not a whole lot of Velcro down here necessarily to grab onto, or I mean for it to grab onto. So I mean, for case in point, if something was to happen, we lock these guys on, you could just pull the pistol out without snapping it. That shouldn't really happen. That's not really a good thing. Put that guy in here again, and I'm going to show you again what I'm talking about. You have this square of Velcro, and that's the loops and the hooks right here. So they're supposed to Velcro on there. Same thing on the other side, square Velcro here, comes down. In theory, that makes sense if this is only for playing around, I guess. But honestly, if you were to grab this and pull the gun out, it just pulls it off. So that's not really a super secure way to do this. Not really that I'm seeing. So anyway, and before any of you guys freak out, yeah, I cleared everything beforehand, okay? I'm sure somebody will freak out about that. Because that's one of the downsides of carrying a shoulder holster is it's very hard. There's a few ways to do it, and it's very, very easy, I will say that. It's very, very easy to flag yourself, to point the gun at yourself, or if you're around other people to point the gun when you're pulling this thing out. Thankfully, this guy is up and down, which should mean that it should conceal relatively easy if you put it under some kind of jacket. There's just a little vest that I have here. Kind of put it on, and, well, if you're using an actual jacket, you can see the strap hanging out here, or the shoulder harness thingy. Yeah, okay. So that kind of conceals, I think, relatively well. You just have to be careful about the shoulder strap sticking out. So maybe a vest wouldn't be the best application here, but you could easily get to this, and you wouldn't have to worry about hitting that thumb brake. You could just stinking pull the gun out and hopefully get rid of that thing and go to work if something was to happen. Anyway, so that's kind of, well, is what it is there. Having some fun with this. On the other side, we have the magazine pouch, right? So they're facing down, so make sure that if you do go to load or to reload, right? Drop your magazine, ready to go for reload. Make sure you don't just open it and accidentally drop your magazine on the ground or on your toe. That would hurt. But you got to make sure you catch the magazine when it comes out and go to work. So that's interesting. There's some interesting stuff there. Overall thoughts on this after having it for just a few seconds. This will probably end up being something that I will give to my son because I think he'll get more use out of it. Because in all honesty, I tell people all the time, anytime people send me stuff, and I told you guys before this, if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. And I tell people that all the time. If they send me something, I'm going to tell the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good about this, I think somebody actually thought about this. Somebody. I don't know if they did it for what purpose exactly they did it for, but the felty kind of material right here that touches your shoulder, it does help not slip. It kind of grips a little bit. I'm not sure if they did that for grip or for padding. I'm not 100% sure. But that's about the only thing that I'm thinking is like really well thought out. Other than that, I mean, if you have a son or somebody or daughter or whatever, and they like to run around and play and they want holsters and stuff, or maybe airsoft or something that you don't mind it breaking or potentially not working very well, like this obviously doesn't, it's not secure. It's not secure. That's a major con, is it's not secure. I mean, the fact that you can just grab the gun and pull it out, there are better ways to do that. I'm not a holster manufacturer, but I can think of better ways to attach the Velcro things. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And so that's what I will say. The thought that went behind this padding right here, that's cool. Will I actually use this like I thought maybe I was going to use? Like I was thinking maybe up here, up in Alaska, this could be cool to have going hiking and stuff. You're not worried about concealing the gun. You don't necessarily need something on your waist. It's easy access. It's right there. Like, it would be easy access. I don't have to push any buttons or anything. I just pull a gun out. But then it's not so much secure, because if you're hiking and running around, picking berries up in the mountains or whatever, I mean, I'm not sure how well it will hold up to all that. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to give it a fair shake, but then for me to give it a fair shake means I either have to carry 2 guns, because this would be in testing, and the other one would be one that I've relied on before. That's just a lot of extra weight and stuff. So I don't know. So like I said, this is good for having fun, right? I'm not sure exactly the price of these things right now, but this would be good for having fun. Maybe airsoft. That would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. And honestly, I'm sure my son will have a blast with it. I mean, he's got some toy guns and stuff, you know, put it in there. He's got a Beretta that looks like this, you know, a toy one. And that makes sense. That makes sense. So, anyway, if you're on the fence about one of these things, if you're buying it for airsoft stuff, go for it, I guess. That's fine with me. If you're not worried about retention, right? Like, if this doesn't bother you, then I guess go for it. This is not something that I personally would choose to use with a real firearm. I will say that. I have some shoulder holsters or a shoulder holster from a well-known manufacturer that I do use from time to time, not very often. I used it a lot back in the day, but not so much now. And it's not the same way. You can't just pull the gun out. You gotta defeat the retention device on it, and it's not gonna do that. But we're not comparing apples to apples right now. We're just talking about this guy. So this is the Feyachi concealable shoulder rig. I don't remember exactly what they call it, but the shoulder rig from Feyachi, again, for toys and airsoft. If that's what it's marketed towards, if it's well priced, and again, I haven't looked up the price on this. This was just given to me. So if it's priced well enough, then I could see buying this for, you know, your young kids, whatever, that want to run around and play. Like, if I had one of these things growing up, holy cow, I'd had a blast in the backyard. Running around playing and stuff, that would have been fun. That would have been very, very, very fun. I would have really enjoyed that. And it would have been the envy of all the kids in the neighborhood, because it's a shoulder holster thing. So, in that aspect of things, kudos, go with it. Depending on the price. I don't remember how much it is. But, yeah, kudos, go with it. But for real stuff, I'm not going to recommend it. Not for me. It's not for me like that. But for playing, it's cool. All right, so that was a quick little look at the Feyachi shoulder system. It's got a lot of room to grow. I will say that. They can do some different things, maybe better in it. But I'm not sure exactly what their purpose is behind this. If they're actually trying to field this to people using with real guns, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Or if this is for funsies, right? I would say for funsies, it's fine. For realsies, not for me. All right, that's it. If y'all got any questions about it, please do let me know. Thank you, Feyachi, for sending this thing out. I'm sorry it didn't really pass my, well, my check mark. It's not something that I would use, not really something I would use, but it is what it is, all right? That's good. Y'all be good to be safe. Appreciate you watching, subscribing, and everything. And hopefully, we'll catch you next time for maybe a different, different piece of gear from who knows where, all right? Y'all take care. Catch you later.